It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the visiting team and the Cleveland Browns.
Set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And it spins right by him. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Pass complete. That's Devin Duvernay. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Third and 4 coming up now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. That's complete, David Njoku. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger.
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy that 1st down at the 30.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Justin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
11 empty. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Hand off to the back. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 1, ready?
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Stop.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Here we go, here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Gun. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
11 empty.
They give it to him again. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Right 80. 11 MT, tight. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, 11, 11.
Burrow trying on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check go.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here we go, here we go. Rock leading.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. First call here coming from the shotgun. Man in motion here.
Can. Stop. 11 MT, take. Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bengals have a first down.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. 12. Stop.
Another carry for him. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right inside. Stop.
To the air on 3rd and long. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Working quickly here. They'll run now on second down. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, mighty. 11, mighty. Right 80. Right hot. Hot.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 8 on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
11, 11. Dot. Dot.
Burrow on the play action. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season. A timely interception for them there, partner. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3, maybe 6.
That QB wanted that throw back the minute it left his fingertips. You know, Peyton Manning would say, once that ball's gone, that check has been signed. And he wanted to rip that check up, and he knew it. Defense makes him pay.
Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this one in to the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Right hot. 11, 11, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
180. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He beams one deep right side. It connects on the deep shot. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Here we go.
4-yard gain on the play.
12, 11, Mighty, 11, Mighty. 11, Thomas.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Bengals make it a 1-score game before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he's going to be stopped right around your 37. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've set it down from 37. They'll run here on first down. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He finds Fant. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. McCarthy throwing here. He's got it over the middle. And he's touchdown about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. They'll dump this off to Sampson complete. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Dustin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Great vision gets him across midfield. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, as that takes us into the break. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
12, 12. Here we go, here we go. 11 and 12, 12. That.
Burrow setting up the play action. That's completed right side. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Get set. 8, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. He crosses the 35. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
11, 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow taking a shot towards the end zone. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here we go. Right 80. Right inside. 11, Thomas. Stop.
On third down, here's Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Browns, first down.
Reload. Reload.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18. Rocco switch. Rocco switch.
McCarthy on the sneak. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Fullback trying to power it across. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal.
Go! Cougar 19!
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
We gotta keep scoring.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 37-yard line.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals get it back to within 6.
20. Bengals 14. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Let's go.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12, 180. Stop.
Going play action here. Burrow. Look at that power. Deep left side. And they took their shots. Went unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
On one, ready?
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Gun. Stop. 11. Stop. 180. Race hot. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Fits it through the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Right in. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Brought in right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 2, ready?
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
11 Thomas. Here we go. 180. 11. 11. Stop.
Working inside the red zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Bengals come through to tie it in the 4th. The touchdown brought it even, and this try can give them a 4th quarter lead. And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Browns 20. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Taken in by Felton left side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, they need 7.
Let's go now. 79.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
From the red zone on first. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. Here's McCarthy leading them to the line. They're going for 2.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right side. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
11 MT, 11 MT. He's good set. 11, 11. Right 80. Right hot. Back.
They're looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On one, right?
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Gun. Shot. Hold up. Right 80. Right up. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Desperation time here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Turnover on downs.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. 70,
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he's got it in close. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, MP. Right 80.
They kick the running back in motion.
Stop.
Burrow on 1st down. Jump off, caught by his back. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
On one, ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
12. Here we go. Right 80. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here we go. Right 80. 12. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
11 MT. Let's get set. Oh, right 80.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop and somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Third and long for him here. That's his man, Felton. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Browns 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns close to picking up their 5th win. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They're going to pass it here. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's go.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. This one falls incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Dustin Hopkins on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Return starts at the 9. Making some progress here. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
On 2.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Right up. 11.
Burrow from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. They're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. That's good.
12.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
Kate, that is such a great job defensively. You get these 5 wide sets, there is so much speed to cover, so much complexity to handle. Defense, they ace the test.
11, Tom. Right 80.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
11.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Browns will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.